Hey, what's up? This is AOF, Audits of Freedom, coming to you live at Fort Myers, Florida, downtown in the daytime. I say daytime weird like that because I never came out here in the daytime by myself or ever and did an audit. So right now I'm walking my way to the Fort Myers police station and gonna attempt to get a complaint form and also gonna attempt to get the officer's name last night that thought that it was okay to violate my rights and tell me I couldn't record and basically to leave. And then when I went to her to say, what's up with that, what's your name and badge number, just got totally ignored. But, main thing is today is to get the complaint form and basically sure that the officers that were talking to her last night explained to her about First Amendment auditors and First Amendment rights and public photography. But that seems to be the issue with these people right now. So I want to see, basically, if you've watched them before, I've been out here about 6 or 7 times, and I haven't had any issues as far as them violating my rights or saying anything to me, basically, to say, that I couldn't be there or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can put them in check today, get my complaint form, and see how they feel about a daytime audit, daytime public photography, exercising my First Amendment. Sorry guys, I'm waiting for the light. Alright. And we're off for an adventure. I'm going to stay in the crosswalk here so they don't say I'm doing something wrong. So yeah, basically this police department, I'm heading to Fort Myers Police. Hopefully not all their officers, but damn well sure from what the count that I've got so far is 2 of them that are not educated enough to know that we can be out there filming. So we're going to go ahead and go on over there. And just like I said on the audit last night, we're going to go ahead and get what I need complaint form wise, or make sure that verbally I speak to somebody higher up to go ahead and get that name documented, that officer, a female officer. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I've never been out here in the daytime. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start off and do my daytime audit and see if I can get, if they violate me even more. Because they know who I am, that's for sure. I have been called by my name out here to another auditor. They've said Thomas several times. I was invited out here to about 2 weeks ago, I was invited to a tour of this police department by another officer that knew the law and upheld his oath. But I don't feel real comfortable with the audit until I talk to somebody here in the police department about certain officers' attitudes. I would love to get the name of the one that was the auditor that was, not the auditor, but the other auditor, his rights were violated as well. He did the same thing I did, and it wasn't about his filming. It was about him basically talking about some kind of car or tent or something like that. So the officer then wouldn't give him his name or badge number as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're definitely going to get that name and badge. There's no law against me getting that. I should be able to go in here and ask for a full printout of all of the officers that work here. I mean, that's part of Public Education Information Act. So, again, guys, self-explanatory. I'm here at the Fort Myers Police Department on a daytime audit because they were passing so many of their night audits, and last night they decided that they didn't want to pass it, and a female officer tried to violate my rights out here, tell me I can't film, and she doesn't appreciate it. Well, your opinion's nice, but you're a public official wearing that uniform, so you know better. And this police department knows who I am. So let's see if I can get their attention out here before I go in and get the complaint form. I've seen most of these names so far by other officers that are honoring it, but I think that says teamwork down there at the end. I'm not seeing the teamwork though, for sure. At least by one of the bad apples here. Maybe two, maybe three, I'm not sure. But I think they're going to expose their ugly side out here being a daytime audit. You know, maybe they just weren't seeing me good enough at night. It sure as hell, I mean, they were acknowledging I was here. So, thought I'd come out here in the daytime so they can actually see me this time. If that's an excuse they're using. Because the one last night seemed me just fine. And I've pretty much climbed all over this property as far as everywhere I can go publicly. So every time I come out here, this bus station is normally closed. It's open today. I want to see if there's a big drastic change in me being out here in the daytime versus nighttime. Because 90% of the nighttime audits I had out here passed until last night. And with the other auditor, Southwest Florida Oath Accountability, the abbreviated SWFL, Oath Accountability. Him as well, he's an excellent auditor, and he was trying to do the teamwork thing out here with other officers, and basically they didn't like that either. Not sure if this public servant has seen me or not yet. Oh, yep, she's looking now. They scatter quick when the camera comes on. Maybe she's calling, oh, this guy's out here recording me again. Oh no. Oh no, call SWAT. So this was the whole bad part of the area out here yesterday. I was walking down this sidewalk, the officer came in on the road and basically was talking that smack that I couldn't be out here. But I sat around and filmed her for another 25 minutes and she didn't say a word because she got educated by a smarter officer in the parking lot behind the fence. I know she got educated because she never came back over here and started talking that shit again. So today, it bothered me all night about that. Today I'm back out here again to get my complaint form or to lodge put my complaint in with these guys and see what kind of respect we get being in public photography, exercising our First Amendment. And this has nothing to do with picking on officers, these videos. It is to prove and to educate the public that you can be out here filming as long as you're in a public area. And pretty much that whole police station lot there is a public access. Other than this fenced area right here, you can't go in there, of course. But being out here, you shouldn't have any issues. So we'll see. I'm already getting an eyeball by one officer right now in this car. So I'll see if he has anything to say. Checking me out though, that's fine. I don't care if I have to come out here 100 times. They're gonna get it right. they're going to leave us First Amendment auditors alone. I just can't believe the reactions that we get out here for filming. When, if you look at this building close up, there's a camera in every corner looking at me. I mean, I didn't go or get in there and sign anything giving them permission to pub me. I can't talk today, guys. It's cold. To publicly film me. So I'm gonna go ahead and film them. Yeah, there's this one officer over here in this car. Y'all see when I was passing by, he is definitely checking me out. Yeah, pretty nice. There was another female officer. Hopefully not the same one from last night. Should be getting an early breakfast education out here. Hopefully not the one from last night. So as you can see, all this area up through here is public. All this area up through over in this parking lot all through here is publicly owned. It is accessible. If you look right in front of me, you got 3 visitor signs. So this is an area where the customer or the suspect or whoever, the victim, can come in and park. So I'm not violating any areas or any signs saying that I can't walk in this parking lot. That's never been a problem yet, but we're gonna make sure. So hopefully this feed's looking good, guys. I can't really tell, the sun's on me, but to me it looks pretty good. If you're getting any wind in there, I apologize. It's a little windy today. The community service aid vehicle over here. Can't really see him because of the glare, but he's just in there idling, checking me out. So I see my duck friends over there. Over there at the Beehive Hair Studio. The ducks just came out of the hair studio. Beehive Hair Studio. That's a weird name. It sounds pretty cool though. Okay, Fort Myers PD. If y'all got a problem with me being out here like last night, you can come on out and say it to my face, because I know you're damn well open today. Like I said, I truly, thank you, Mrs. AOF, I truly believe that it's just a few bad apples here in this police department. I really think they've changed it up here. Hey, what's up, Uprising? And driving to work. Appreciate you. Yeah, I told you I was going to be back out here today. So we've already caught the attention of several officers out here just eyeballing me. So hopefully this field will stay up and stay clear for you when I go inside. Just pretty much doing the walking back and forth thing right now, because that was the problem they had with the other auditor, or other 2 auditors, that they were walking back and forth and filming. So we'll be going in there here in a second, and we're gonna see if we can go ahead and get that complaint form. And I wish to God I'm gonna try to find a way to get that lady's name, officer's name last night. I don't even like calling her officer because she doesn't, just barking those orders at me. Ridiculous. But they definitely know I'm here. Oh, he got back in his car quick. It's the community aid guy. I think he actually went inside when I came around the corner. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that he went inside or told somebody at the fence over here that I was out here filming. Let's go over there and see if anybody's peeking. Oh God, it's Thomas. Here he comes. Yeah, I'm glad. I wanted to get out here and do a day audit. I kept talking about it so many times to see, if there was a drastic change out here in officers' attitudes, because we know this is a whole different crew in here in the daytime. This guy's just straight up chilling in this car. And what we'll do here is, I thought I'd seen some people walk back here. So honestly, I really don't. I'm just showing you the same area over and over. It's more of a repetitive thing of me walking back and forth to see if that pulls out any kind of attitude. And then, yesterday, this is where it happened. Right off this public sidewalk is where the crime was committed on me last night by an officer. Doesn't matter which way you word it. I mean, it's just totally wrong. I think the people at the bus station over here are getting a kick out of me walking back and forth. I think they're liking it. So, if anything, I'm educating the live public out here too. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. It's gonna get even better if it stays live. Go in the police station with the camera too. So that'll be the real test. Another test, but the biggest one for this police station. Hey, what's up, cameras everywhere? Thanks for joining. We're out here this morning at Fort Myers Police Department. I'm gonna lodge the complaint on the female officer last night that told me I couldn't film out here, and I continued to film and would not give me her badge or name. So shouldn't have been that many people coming in and out. And I do know that they swapped out a car because I think something's wrong with their car. So that might help me in finding out the name. But if anything, I just want to get the message in that we are allowed to do this. There is nothing against coming out here filming on a public property or inside. There's areas that we're allowed that are still publicly accessible. Just because you cross into that door doesn't mean you're in a private property or something, you know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Oh, first time I've came in here with the doors open. Sweet. So like I said, hopefully we stay live. If not, I'm still recording. I got all kind of awards and trophies, that's for sure. Officer of the Month. 2008, it's been a while. I can see why. Weed and seed. Huh? I don't know what the weed and seed thing is. I'll have to find out about that. I've never seen something like that. Weed and seed. Yeah, man, they're loaded up. They got all kind of trophies. It's awesome. See all these. Let's see what we got here. Surprised we're still live, guys. Hopefully we're still looking, because to me on my side it's crystal clear. But as far as your side, you might be having some chops in it. And if not, I'm going to be uploading the Abdul video he missed right now. So we shall know. Just give you all a good look at this. Fight for air climb. Some of these are really cool. I like the hats. You can see, the kind of hat I wear, so it's pretty, it's not really any different other than the symbol on it. But this is the inside of the Fort Myers Police Department lobby. Got your law enforcement assistants, reports, permits, and licenses. You got a cashier, and you got an information desk here. So far, I haven't had anybody in here tell me I couldn't be in the lobby. So we're just going to kind of take a tour here. I need to find out which one of these is the one I need to go to file a complaint. You get your police reports for 15 cents per page. So if you hear that noise, it's just my other camera I've got like a tri feed going on here. Cool. Let's see if we can ask information if all else fails. Hey, how y'all doing? Pretty good. I'm just in here doing a First Amendment audit. Came out last night and did some filming. I've actually been out here a lot. My name's Thomas. I know some of the officers know who I am. But one of the female officers last night would refuse to give me her name and badge, and she approached me and told me that I couldn't film out here, and was just really rude. And I think when she went in the fence, another officer was talking to her for a while because she didn't say any more to me when, 20 minutes passed and I was still recording on her. So I'm thinking she was educated. I just kind of wanted to make sure, and I was wondering if there's a way I could get her name and badge because,
I don't know who it was without
yes.
that, I don't know.
So it'd be one of those things. Maybe I'd have to show like a lieutenant or somebody, maybe the video, and they can.
If you wanted to speak to an officer,
Yeah.
you want higher, you would need to go to law enforcement.
Oh, for the law enforcement. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate your help. Thank you. Real nice ladies. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Is there somebody I can speak up to lodge a complaint on another officer last night?
So what?
Is there somebody I can speak to lodge a complaint on another officer from last night?
Do you have the camera on?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you have that on?
I'm exercising my First Amendment right for public photography. This is a publicly owned place, right?
You need to speak to a supervisor.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's the officer?
I'm not sure. That's why I may need to speak to one so I can show them the video footage or get somewhere to an email so I can send the video footage to identify her.
What's
Oh.
your name?
I'm not going to give my name. Is there a complaint form I can take with me?
Right there.
Oh, cool. That's actually what I need. I appreciate it. Oh, here we go, guys. So when you come in here, and not a lot of these police stations that I've noticed on the videos have this, so this is actually really cool. They're not hiding it, so you can get your complaint forms right here. Employee or compliments or this is the Spanish form here. So I'm gonna go ahead and, looks like I can make copies of this. So basically, this is the form that you get to lodge the complaint. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this entered in, and we're gonna go ahead and get that officer educated. There's another person in the lobby right now. I don't really want to get on the camera. She doesn't work here, so a victim or somebody. So not really interested in the public. All right, so basically, you've seen the attitude that I got from the where you lodged the two ladies at the information desk. Super, thank you. That's the way you treat somebody. Didn't even ask me, but the law enforcement assistance lady. Are you recording? No, that's why I'm holding a camera in your face. I just hold it up for shits and giggles. Seriously, and maybe the red light would give it away. That I'm recording. Well, this guy must not have nothing to do over here if he's still sitting in his community aid. So I actually got information on here now, and I know I got the information for the higher ups here, the emails. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send that footage over to them. Or if she calls in, I'm sure as I walked out, she's probably told everybody in here that to put it on they're on red alert right now. So we're going to hang out here in the parking lot a little bit more with this actual complaint form I'm just walking around with. Maybe I should carry this more often. That way if they do say something to me, I can just go, you see this? This is a complaint form. Don't mess with me. Yep, dude is still sitting in this car, the service aid. Usually those community service aid cars you see are like elderly people that chase you out of the front of Walmart. But I think they're used for different things, of course. You can see that there is some attitude here. Even though you really shouldn't get the attitude, you kind of expect it from the people that are behind the desk. you know, oh yeah, I'm definitely making a lot of copies. You're going to get it from those kind of officials because they refuse to educate themselves in the very beginning when they get the job, and it's like they don't even read those areas or study those areas on First and Second Amendments, any of them. So, but the officers, they have no excuse. But I wasn't told to leave. She asked for the ID, which that's fine. Even though you don't have to give it to them. You know, you see me not give it to her. So stuff like that is part of the intimidation tactics of these places. But they are wide open today. And they definitely damn well for sure know that I'm out here in their parking lot now after going in that lobby. Because like I said, I believe that the whole building now is on red alert because there's a guy with a camera in the parking lot. SWAT might be out here in a little while. They may use the armored truck on the other side on me, the military vehicle. So this is an access area through the parking lot. Totally allowed to walk into this parking lot, guys. Don't let them tell you you can't. Hopefully they won't try this anymore with me. This is the service entrance for the officers. This is where the female officer last night cowered behind her little fence here so she could be protected from the camera and not have to answer me. I'm invisible to her when she's on the other side of that fence. This is the Manor Lieutenant. Support services. I think that's where the community aid guy is supposed to be parking. 250. So they all know I'm here, and I've yet been approached by any lieutenants or captains or whoever the hell. Nobody's messed with me, and that's the way it should be. This is the way it should have went last night and the nights before, the several times that I've came out here. But to prove this, I wanted to come out in the daytime and see what kind of a difference it was. And I still want to go out to the Cape Coral Police Station again because I have not went in there and rectified when I got questioned in that lobby either. But yeah, you can see very minimal privacy out here invaded. I really appreciate it, Uprising. You have a good day at work. Might see you later. I don't know. It's gonna be like 40 something degrees tonight, so I don't really want to run around out here. So I appreciate you though, for sure. Checking me out. Can't really see that blue line as much, but I never really seen this in the daytime out here, but you can see like it's like a memorial area they got over here for the fallen officers. There's their flowers there. Flowers still over there. Flowers are flying off there. So this is kind of their little memorial area right here. Got the canines end of watch. Very cool memorial. I like this thing, but if you've seen the other videos where I complain, is this little green strip here, it turns blue at night. And I really think it's disrespectful to have that blue line on there because it's a gang symbol. They've even got the blue flame. I've never seen a candle with a blue flame before. But these are all, basically all these right through here are the tributes and the people paying their respect to the officers. I thought one had recently. I don't see it on here. I see 2008. I know they had one before, recently, a few years ago. So I don't think they really upgraded it enough to do that. But you can see there was an officer out front here, went right back in, didn't say nothing. I'm pretty sure that's who they actually called on me to tell them that I was out here filming. Boy, the wind going today, guys. Got a real beautiful picture of the flag. Serving the justice. This place looks neat at nighttime though. It's all lit up. All right, guys. So basically, we've got everything that we need. Came here today to get my Fort Myers complaint form here, accommodation citizen complaint form, so I can actually say if they're doing a good job or anything like that. We got a whole incident here. So I've just been carrying this around with me. Just curious if anybody's staring out these windows. You can't really tell in the daytime as much as night. But that seems to be about it. I've had some officers roll around, but again, nobody says anything. It's just a few bad apples out here that they need to clean out, which, you know, for most of the audits I've seen on here, that's awesome. Because other auditors, their shit is violated. Sorry my language, but their stuff is violated every single day that they go out to the same police station. You know, and it's like they never learn. That's why we keep going out, is to hopefully one day you'll get it and we can educate you on it. You know, it's nothing to be a dick about. It's just y'all need to really respect this. Especially when you guys are filming everything on body cams in your vehicle and your buildings out here and everything in the street. There's city cams everywhere. You know, they don't say anything about a camera that's mounted on a pole. So maybe if I put my camera on this telescopic pole, they wouldn't say anything. I was wrong. So minimal problems here today. The clerk behind the desk really didn't like me being there, but did not tell me I had to leave. That's awesome. I like that. That's awesome. Solemnly swear. That is great. Exactly. You know, and so it's just been minimum here other than last night. You know, them talking that crap last night. That's really the only issue I've had here. Now, a couple auditors had some issues out here, but the same kind of deal. But I've never been escorted off the property out here. I've never been trespassed at a police station. You know, I haven't, other than last night, I've been asked to leave. So, and this whole, in the nighttime, if you've seen the jail videos I do out here, this building here is huge. This is actually all government parking lot for Lee County and Fort Myers. But it's, all city vehicles. It's a really neat building at nighttime. It's pretty sweet in the day too. It's huge. But I really appreciate everybody coming on here, especially the being live with me on there. It makes me feel a lot safer, because I did make a promise last night that I was going to get back in here and get this complaint form and make it known that I am out here in the daytime as well. And it went just like the nighttime for the most part. No problems whatsoever. They will respect you. So if you're in the area, feel free to come to the Fort Myers Police Department and whip out a camera and start recording everything you can, because they shouldn't bother you. Especially not now that I've been here like 20 times. I think they get it now. So it doesn't matter who it is, just because it's me, Thomas, and they know who I am. It doesn't matter. You can't just violate somebody else's rights, because, you know, you're supposed to be making yourself pass on this camera. But again, I appreciate it, guys. Hey, y'all have a good day. Thanks for being on here.